Halloween. I don't even think this is real. Why do pumpkins represent Halloween? I'm sure there's some history behind it, but I don't pay attention at school. Do they teach that in school? Pumpkinology! Hello, a new class. Anybody with me on this one, huh? No, just me? Okay. Halloween's also pretty cold, so I'll put on a fucking jacket! Yes, some of you are probably wondering, there will be a Halloween video up tomorrow, featuring Kyle. So who likes Halloween and who despises Halloween? Personally, I love it. There's different stages of what Halloween is like when you grow up. The first year, you don't even know what the fuck's going on because you're a baby, so your mom, dad, grandparents, whatever, dress you up like a fucking pumpkin and they take you out like you're going to eat some candy. But you have some news for them. You're a fucking baby! All you want to do is shit in your diaper and suck on some titties. It's not like you're begging them, you know, oh, please shove that king-size Snickers bar right in my fucking mouth. Ah! Not even 4 months out of a vagina, I'm already dressed up like a skeleton. I'm fucking death and I was just born! After your brain stops saying goo goo gaga, you know, you grow up and you watch TV shows or read books and, you know, you dress up as your favorite character for Halloween if you're that fortunate, and you get candy for it. Now that's when it becomes awesome. Now here at 3 years old, I'm an Indian and my face is bloody, so apparently I got done scalping someone. Apparently I liked Indians at 3 years old. Or my mom forced me to look like a jackass at Halloween. Then I became a warrior. Just look at that fucking mustache! Now I remember this one because I just thought it was really cool. I don't think it's an actual character, but dude, this shield, I love this shield. It took up my entire fucking body. Because I thought I was the safest kid with this thing. You can't hurt me! Where in reality, you could probably take a pencil and it would actually penetrate through the shield. But that's besides the point. Unfortunately, I don't know where the other pictures are, but I do remember I was probably the Power Rangers for a few years. I had a Red Ranger costume, a Pink Ranger, a White Ranger, and a Blue Ranger. Yes, I did say Pink Ranger because someone bought me a Pink Ranger costume for some reason. And I'm not going to fret or anything because, dude, that Pink Ranger was hot as shit. Which is ironic because shit isn't hot. I was also a Grim Reaper because I was obsessed with like being mysterious, so you know, I'm covered in all black and I loved his weapon, which was like big and it did this. I can't think of the name right now, so I'll just continue looking like an idiot. I think I was ghost-faced one year, you know, from the movie Scream. Yeah, how original. Dude, it doesn't even matter because he was awesome. Ooh, kind of like the Grim Reaper, I was dressed in all black and there's this skeleton mask, and I still see these around, and it would have a heart, and when we would pump the heart, blood would drip down from the mask. I thought I was so cool with this thing. When I went trick-or-treating, I remember I walked past this group of people, mainly girls, and I was like, oh man, they're gonna think I'm awesome, and I pumped the heart and the blood drained down and they just went, ooh, that's gross. Thus I accomplished what I wanted, and that was them to freak out. Well, they kinda not really did, they just thought I was disgusting. Go accomplished! One of my favorite costumes was dressing up like Sub-Zero. He's the Ice Ninja. Once again, I have to explain, he's the Ice Ninja from Mortal Kombat, and I thought he was like the coolest character ever, and I finally found the costume and nearly shit my pants when I found it. When I put it on, I literally tried to freeze everyone like whoosh, 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 but nothing happened. Whoosh, I just looked like a kid with a brain problem. Whoosh. In middle school, when people started to actually become a little bit more judgmental assholes, is when I thought Halloween was getting a little less cool. It was actually 8th grade where I took trick-or-treating not seriously anymore, and I thought it was like uncool, but I still dressed up that year, and I tried to make it to be funny. I was a white gorilla with a shotgun and a bike horn. Yeah, try to make sense out of that. And I thought I was Mr. Cool because I'm like a funny jackass, and really people just looked at me, they didn't know who I was, but they're like, what the fuck is that? It made no sense. I popped the bike horn and I like pretended to shoot as a gorilla. I was obsessed with bike horns in 7th and 8th grade. I would put the horn in my pants, and you know, when I was walking in the hallways, I would squeeze it and no one would know where it came from. And it was so loud. The squeaking was so loud, people looked around, but it wasn't me because you can't see it, it's in my pants. So through high school, I never went out trick-or-treating. I never dressed up because I thought it was uncool. Why would I want to do that by myself or with my family? I mean, maybe with some friends. Some people probably still do it with friends, but I never did because, well, my friends didn't want to do it. I still enjoyed the Halloween spirit, especially the scary movies, the horror films. I think that was the biggest thing, just going to theaters and watching scary movies. That was the awesome thing to do. It wasn't until during college where I started dressing up again. That's because dressing up and going to college parties, that's fun. So my first year dressing back up for Halloween, I was evil horse demon spirit from my Halloween video. And yes, that is Kyle wearing the brown horse mask. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Same year, another night, this is my girlfriend and I still wanted to be obscure. This was kind of American Psycho-esque, but I had weird contacts and I had a weird blue juice in my skull, which I liked. The next year, I went all out, and yes, that is me behind the hideous, creepy zombie. Can anyone tell me who my girlfriend is? Dude, that mask felt like real skin, and it's a bitch to get on. It's like the haunted mask where it sticks on your skin. The only thing that sucked about this mask is you could barely talk, so every time you opened up your mouth, the dentist would come up and it sounds like you're mumbling. You go blah blah blah, and then slobber would just come fucking flying out of your mouth. I also went to a masquerade party, so I looked like a guy from the Clockwork Orange, which was pretty rapey indeed. And for this Halloween, I was actually not a creep. Instead, I was Mr. White, or Heisenberg, whatever you like to call him, from Breaking Bad. And the fabulous Alicia is Audrey Hepburn. So yeah, I've learned I love dressing up for Halloween, but when it comes time to actually dress up and go to a party, it kinda sucks because you're uncomfortable. That zombie costume, you couldn't do anything in that. The horse mask, you cannot see with anything. Even as Walter White, my last costume, the beard, I can talk, but I can't eat. The entire beard was stuck to my mouth, adhesive, and I could barely open my mouth. So you have awesome costume and comfort level. So you gotta find like an in-between to enjoy a good time at a party or whatever, and you still have an awesome costume. But if you're already down here, you're just gonna be lame and you shouldn't even dress up. I'm talking to you girls to put a fucking dot on your nose and justify yourself as a fucking cat. It's like me putting a cape around my neck and calling myself Batman. So why is it, do you think, as you grow up in school, you know, Halloween's cool, but then it becomes uncool, and then it becomes cool again? Like, is that logical? Also, if you're dressing up for Halloween, what are you gonna be this year? Or if you're not dressing up this year, what is your favorite Halloween costume that you ever worn? For me, I would definitely have to say the zombie costume, hands down, because that was badass, but it was a pain in the ass. Also, what is your favorite thing about Halloween besides candy, you junkies? For me, scary movies, obviously. I love scary movies. Actually, I don't really watch the marathons, but I love just scariness. I love scariness! All right, guys, I'm gonna go pee my pants at scariness. Woo! What am I talking about?